up, YouTube? We are back with another banger.
First of all, you didn't even do it right.
She knew I was gonna do that, y'all. She knew I was gonna do that.
I don't appreciate
I got you. I got her real good. What's up, YouTube?
Why you out of breath?
Good.
You out of breath. So anyway, y'all, welcome back to another episode of
Surviving the Cleaning Industry. Okay.
I'm back with another banger. Dude.
Woo, girl. Listen,
girl.
I hope
girl.
y'all been following these episodes, okay? Because now we are on episode 6, okay? And if you don't know what's going on, I suggest you go on back to episode 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Man,
okay?
you slow if you ain't don't know what's going on.
Yes, to everybody that has been enjoying these episodes, thank you guys so much for liking and commenting down below. We appreciate it because every time you hit that like button, it actually shows this video to more and more people. Just like yourself. And it helps our channel out. So thank you. That's a way of you helping me. Okay, that's appreciation right there when you hit the like button. But anyway, we're on episode 6, and if you've been following, you know that we hired a cleaning company. They didn't turn out well at all doing our college dorms. And on the last episode, we actually had to do some touch-ups, which turned into re-cleans.
Oh my god. To
the point where we had to call the company and tell them, hey, y'all got to come back and redo all of this work. Okay. The only dilemma is it was a lot of units. I believe it was anywhere between 8 to 11. I want to say it was
11. Point blank period. It was a lot of work, you guys. And of course, when we asked them to go back, it was just a lot of defensiveness.
There was so much defense
when
we said go back. But I understand everybody's frustration here. Okay, because there was a lot of miscommunication and man, listen, y'all. I'm gonna say this because y'all gotta learn from these lessons. When you do business, never do business without a service agreement. That was the first mistake. Because the company that I hired too fast. This is why I don't like to hire fast when I'm desperate. So I went ahead and tried this company out. They only was out there for about 2-3 days. On the 3rd day, that's when all hell broke loose.
3rd day, yeah.
That's when we weren't out there, and I was like, oh hell. So on the 4th day, that's when we say, oh, y'all got to come back and stuff like that. But they had already touched so much work without a service agreement or anything, they had a checklist on the expectations. And
they got overlooked. That wasn't even looked at.
I don't even think they looked at the checklist at all whatsoever. And when Miss Tamika tried to show the company, a unit and say, okay, this need to be done, this need to be done, she was immediately shut down.
Yeah. Oh, we got this. We've been doing this.
I've been doing this for 25 years. I know exactly how to clean these. So it was more so like, oh, okay, you all right. Don't do that. Don't ever take somebody's word for it. Okay, so that was another mistake. Another mistake was this contract is being contracted out to us by another cleaning company. And that cleaning company had a quality control lady. That quality control lady don't know what the hell she doing. Okay? So she's approving stuff. She's allegedly approving things that she should not be approving.
Right.
And all of this mixed up together has us in a mess right now. We're in a mess. We're in stress. And we're on a time limit to get all of these units done because the students got to come back, y'all. Okay, so as things is getting heated, I thought I hired somebody to help us out, but I don't have nobody, so now I'm down to calling staffing agencies. And we even called, we put an ad out bilingual, to Spanish people, and to see if we can get a crew out. We talked to a few of them, and we just did what we had to do. Jump in there and just listen. We got to get this stuff done. We got to get some bodies out here. So we were determined. Y'all gonna see it. I don't want to tell you the whole thing.
Right. That's why I ain't even doing much talking, because I want them to go watch it for themselves. Like,
check out episode 6, y'all.
Right.
Hey, stop right there. If you're a cleaning business owner and you're looking for a community to join of like-minded entrepreneurs just like you, that think just like you, and everybody is on the same wave, make sure you tap into our new community. It's called the Cleaners Club. Tap into our community. I go live in the community every week, okay? Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Wednesdays at 8 o'clock Eastern, I go live and you can ask me anything you want for a live Q&A, okay? Not only that, but I also implemented our courses inside of our community, okay? For $55 a month, you got our courses. I put our forms in there, and you get to talk to me, and you get to join our challenges, okay? So we do challenges every week. You can win prizes, you can win leads. You just have to do the challenge, all right? So make sure that you guys are tapping in. Click the link in bio, click the link in description, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye.
You can relax, relate, relief. But I know one thing that'll help you with your asthma is some honey, some raw honey. Try to take you some tablespoons of raw honey. That'll help you with the mucus.
So we're just getting inside of our office, and usually when I get to my office in the morning, I get there around 8:45ish, and first thing I start doing is looking for any fires that I need to put out. And usually at the tip of the day, we may experience a call out. Yeah, a call out.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Also, if
I
you
got some raw honey at home.
yeah, that's what you need. And also, if you eat red peppers, you know what I'm saying?
So I made it to the office. I know I said we had 3 people working today. It actually was supposed to be 4, but my son was like, hell no, because I got him working in Savannah and he didn't want to drive all the way to Statesboro, which I completely understand. I was going to tell him anyway that's much too much, okay, and I needed to make sense for him. So he's going to stay in Savannah. He's going to do his office accounts in Savannah, and so now that made it us have 3 workers out there, and then 1 worker Tamika just got off the phone with. She said she cannot make it to work because she's having an asthma attack. And, you know, in situations like this, you can't be like, girl, you said you was going to come. Like, you know what I'm saying? If a person's having an asthma attack and their health or whatever, you just heard what the whole conversation with Tamika. Tamika's uplifting. We have to stay within spirits at all times, even when our people are going through hard times. Because, hell, we expect for them to be understanding when we go through our hard times. You know what I'm saying? It's just a part of the business. So now we only have 2 people out there. Just 2. And we're supposed to have 12, so we're like 10 people short. I went to talk to the staffing agency. I left the office because I came back to my office at 11 o'clock. I was supposed to be doing my own interviews, which nobody has showed up yet. It is 11:10. People supposed to be here. They're supposed to be here. But being that I only scheduled 3 interviews, I did this last night too. When I got in, I was so tired and sleepy. I went on my interview list, and I saw a couple of people responded. When they filled out the application yesterday.
Right.
So those 3 people that filled out the application yesterday to work, I responded back to both of them, all 3 of them, and told them to come out to my office today to do the interview, and nobody showed up. But listen, 3 people is not enough. For one, I've been doing this long enough to know that if you schedule 3 appointments, most likely nobody will probably show up. You need to schedule like 20, 25 maybe, in order to get 3 to show up. Okay, because that's how bad that's really how bad it is out here. People want money, but they don't really want to do what is required to get the job. You know what I mean? And then Indeed, it's so easy to apply for jobs nowadays. I told the story about back in the day when I used to catch the bus. You remember how we used to have walk inside Walmart, fill out the application. Wherever we went, we had to walk in, fill out the application. It was a process. Okay, but nowadays you can do it right on your phone. It's so simple, it's so easy. People are just pushing apply, and you're literally sitting in your boxes on your bed, and you can apply for 1 million jobs. You have no enthusiastic, I'm sorry, what's the word?
What?
You have no drive at all. Enthusiasm. Is that the word I'm trying to look for? I'm looking for a word, y'all.
What word are you looking for?
When people be sitting on in the house in their drawers, just hitting apply. They have no drive at all. It's just them. They just hitting apply, and they're. Oh, y'all. I'm tired. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. So the school called me. Well, not the school. The people that are subcontracting this out to us called. How many workers you got today? It's bad. It's not even a laughable situation. We got 2 people. And literally, it's the 2 people that came from the crappy cleaning company that we hired. They sent 2 boys back. And those 2 boys are willing to finish the job so that they can get paid. So those are the only 2 people out there. I have nobody from Tenacity Clean out there. Like my regulars. None of my regulars are out there. And we got until next week because the students will be coming back. So we got until next week to complete this project. So my only other hope is my next door neighbor is a staffing company. I'm gonna go over there and knock on the door. Let's see if they can help us out.
Para preguntarle en qué sitio estaban ustedes, porque yo estoy aquí en Miami.
Miami. Oh, trabajar en Savannah, Georgia.
Ay, imagínate. Bueno, su anuncio está por aquí.
Oh, lo siento.
No, tranquila, muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. Adiós.
Adiós.
So I don't know, y'all. It's a lot of Spanish people that have been calling us from Florida to the point where, damn, I wish I had a cleaning business in Florida.
We need to
because I put an ad out and I don't know where they finding this ad.
You put it on your YouTube.
The ad clearly says Savannah, Georgia, and it says Statesboro, Georgia. That's what it says. But we got a lot of Spanish people calling from Florida. They're calling from all parts of Florida. Miami, Florida, Tampa, Orlando. Somebody was going to drive down here from Jacksonville. And he was willing to come too. Because he said he had a busload of people. And I was like, I was going to put him in them college dorms. But I thought about it. And I said, man, damn, you know. It's a lot of Spanish people that are really looking for work right now. Really looking for work. So we're in here. We're working. I'm actually about to go over here to the staffing agency and see if they got anybody. Can they please help us out? Please send us somebody for these college dorms. So y'all stay tuned in. I'm gonna let y'all know how it turns out. Yeah, they would still have to, you know, but what I was gonna do, if you wanted to just pass it down to them, I was just gonna do an agreement with them, service agreement, and then we'll work it out. Okay, so what ended up happening is I only had 2 people cleaning the college dorms on this particular day, and I needed about 10 more people. So none of my people from Savannah were able to drive up to Statesboro and clean. The only 2 people I had came from the new cleaning company. It's the 2 people that the new cleaning company has sent back to make the touch-up. So those were the only 2 people that I had out there cleaning. So what ended up happening is when we met up with them, they decided to let us know some things they were
Very
not
displeased about,
not happy about, with the company that hired them.
right?
And I was like, okay, do tell. So we're in there talking, and he said, well, you know what? This was our first time working with them. So I'm like, really? Because this is our first time working with that company too. What?
I got that conversation.
Well, it's okay. We doing a video now, honey. But so here's the thing. We hired a new cleaning company to help us out, and then we find out that the cleaning company hired somebody new to help them out.
Right.
So everybody's new, and everybody's just now learning each other. And I got this account that I'm trying to make a great impression, and that's not exactly the best way to do it. My learning lesson is to stick with somebody. When you got a big account like this, stick with somebody that you either already know how good they're going to do. Because I know my Savannah team, I had a couple from Savannah that came, I already know they was going to do good because I know their rapport.
Right.
It's these new people that's the problem. If you're going to put fresh faces in there, have your own quality control lady go back behind them and make sure that they don't leave until they could make the corrections right then and there. See, with this particular project, they were able to, we weren't out there. So they had another quality lady passing stuff and improving stuff. So it was just a big mess. They touched too many units. And now they expect to get paid for it. And they can't get paid until we get paid. So it's a big argument, going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, and the company that they were actually brought through, which is the company that we hired, made some type of promise that they were going to get paid at the end of the week. And so they were actually like looking for payment. Like
it was a big mess. So they asked us how we felt about, them just, working with us, like the workers working with us, and just Xing out the cleaning company.
Right.
And, you guys, in this business, this is going to happen a lot. A lot of times your worker, if they ain't cool with you, if they don't care about you, they're going to go directly to your client and try to do business with your client and say the hell with you.
Right.
And that's what's going on right here. Okay, but we know how it feels for people to do us. People have done us like that so much to where we numb to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's up to us whether we still keep dealing with that person or leave that person alone. Okay, but we do understand that it's the nature of the business.
Right.
We just woosah and keep it moving.
Keep pushing.
Right. But in this situation, their worker wanted to do business with us. So the best thing to do for me to do in this situation is reach out to the company and see how the company feels about this whole thing. So that's what I did, and that's what this conversation is all about.
Right.
And actually the other cleaning company agreed to just let us do business, let their worker do business with us, and they just back on out of it. It saved them money in the long run because they told the workers that they can't get paid until 30 days. The workers then they wasn't feeling that 30-day thing. It was a lot of broken promises that allegedly, like they are promised a lot of stuff to their worker, okay, and didn't fulfill the deal or something.
Yeah, it was a lot of broken promises and miscommunication.
Yeah.
I just wish that the whole thing would have been delegated a whole lot better. And we saw warning signs, but because we were under pressure as far as getting everything done, it was like, okay, all right, let's just, get it done, because we were like, all right, we got a team that's legit. Like, that's what we were thinking, we got a team that's legit and they're gonna get the job done. And
right, I do commend those two young men for coming back. They did come back,
they didn't even have
and
to
they
do
did
that.
Make an attempt to make corrections. So I did commend them too. But they needed an army to come back, and they only sent 2
yes.
people, and that was the only problem. We're on a time limit here, so the time is ticking. Okay, I wish I had way more footage to show you guys so you can see. Pressure is on right now, baby.
Yes.
All right, you guys. So we went to have a meeting with the staffing company, and it was a pretty good meeting. There happens to be a staffing company that's in my plaza. They're right across, right next door, and they wanted to know how much we charge, how much we pay people, and we told them how much we're paying people. And you know how staffing companies work. They put their stink on top of it, and they deal with all of the hiring. They deal with the compliance, they deal with the workers' comp, they deal with the taxes of the employees, and we are actually contracting work to the staffing company. So the staffing company is working as a independent contractor for my company, which I kind of like it that way. And they said they handle all the background checks and everything. So this is my first time actually dealing with a... Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, listen, are y'all interested in becoming a guest for Candid Cleaning Conversations? We are looking for cleaning business owners to come inside our studio and share your story, okay, with the whole entire cleaning industry, all right? Our YouTube channel has over 20K subscribers, and we are growing fast, and we are looking for more stories to share with the world, okay? So click the link down below if you're interested in becoming a guest on our show, all right? Hope to hear from you soon. Staffing company, and now they're going to send me over a contract. I'm going to read over the contract, and we're going to see how this thing pans out. But there is a monkey wrench thrown in it because we have been dealing with some headaches with this whole account thing. It's not turning out right. I'm talking about the college dorms. It is... I mean, it really got a bad taste in my mouth. Okay. So I told you guys about the company that we hired. We hired a company to take care of a few of our college dorms. And there was a lot of miscommunication. That company actually hired people to do the job. And their people contacted us and let us know that there was, I guess, never a checklist given to them. But we gave their company a checklist, so they were responsible for giving their workers the checklist that we gave them. Okay, so there was a lot of miscommunication, and to make a long story short, their workers actually wanted to part ways with them and just work with us directly. And I usually, I'm not even gonna lie, don't do stuff like that because, you know, I don't really care for it happening to me, but I know it does, you know. So what I did was I talked to the cleaning company first, because they felt like, the workers felt like they didn't know what they were getting paid, because the cleaning company never tell them what they was getting paid, and they said that they felt uneasy about it. Woo. I told them that it's really between y'all two, but we all came up with an agreement to just part ways. They're gonna part ways with that cleaning company, and they said that they wanted to just do work with us directly, and then we could just pay them directly and not have to deal with the cleaning company, right? So I spoke with the cleaning company and that we hired, and they agreed to this. Okay, because of all the miscommunication, they agreed. They said that they will part ways, and I can just work with their workers one-on-one. That was the conversation. And then we all got on this three-way call that was a big mess. It was a big mess. So after I talked to their workers and I told them, okay, we will pay y'all directly, since the other cleaning company agreed to it, they said they felt some type of way because they're coming back and making all the corrections to the units. However, the college dorms property manager allegedly hired another cleaning company to re-clean all of the units that they did. So they said, now we can't even make our money because there's new cleaners out here re-cleaning everything. And we were unaware of that. It was a mess. It's just a mess, y'all. So I'm like, okay. I never react emotionally about stuff. I actually reached out to the person that's subcontracting this stuff out to me, and I said, did you hire another cleaning company? Because if you did, by all means, I don't really care at this point, because this whole thing is a mess, and I wish I never ever got myself into it. So I said, did you hire another cleaning company? Because these guys said they can't finish their go backs because another cleaning company is cleaning it. He says, no, I didn't hire another cleaning company. I said, okay, you didn't hire another cleaning company. Did the school hire another cleaning company? Because they said it was another cleaning company cleaning all the units that they were supposed to go back and do. He said, oh no, let me call the school and see. Okay, so that's where we at right now with the story. He's calling the school to find out. So I don't know whether I need to get the staffing company to staff this damn contract, or maybe I'll work with the staffing company just to do my accounts in Savannah. All in all, this is a lesson. This is a lesson to be learned. I made some mistakes in this, but Lord knows I'm learning. I'm learning about moving so fast. You know, all money ain't good money. Okay, so you just heard it. We actually we had a three-way call between us, the cleaning company that we hired, and their workers. All three of us on the three-way, and it
didn't go so good.
It didn't go good at all. Okay, so after the cleaning company told me that they don't mind my company just doing business with their worker directly, and them just moving out of the equation and moving on because they know that they made some mistakes here. We all made mistakes here, you know what I'm saying? And it actually was cheaper for them just to pull on out and just let me deal with them directly or whatever. So they agreed to that. And then they turned around and they called us, and they were in defense again. So they were more so like talking about the pictures that we sent, and was like,
that can't be their cleaning company.
This couldn't have came from our cleaning company. And I was like, oh, I know we not back here.
Yeah.
Like, we clearly told you guys to come, and both of the owners of the cleaning company did not show up
at all.
They sent 2 workers back, and those 2 workers know, because they had to do the re-clean. They know they cleaned it. Right. They know how it looked. So I don't even understand the defense that came back, you know.
Right. I was trying to figure it out too. I just thought it was strange.
Yeah, but all in all, it ain't turned out good. Right now, when the 2 guys went back to make the corrections, there's a dilemma. They found out that there's another cleaning company now here, and they're cleaning the units.
Right. Now keep in mind, you guys, we have already told them before we hired them, you know, when we were going back and forth, that this is going to be we're on a time limit, okay?
Right.
Even when they didn't show up the first day on that Monday, we still let them know, hey, we're on a time limit, you know, to keep them aware, like, we
literally spent how many days arguing and going back and forth with this thing, and I understand their frustration because they cleaning, and hell, they didn't even know what they was getting paid because the cleaning company didn't tell them what they was getting paid. So they cleaning, but they like, man, wait a minute now, what are we supposed to get paid? I don't understand. I don't know how much we getting paid. I don't know what it is per unit. They didn't know nothing. So they was looking at me, and I hadn't hired them. You know, so it was a big mess, but we gotta end it right here because we just gotta end it right here.
Y'all just gotta watch the outro.
Y'all gotta tune in to the next episode. But right now it's another cleaning company cleaning these dorms. Yeah.
It's a struggle.
So it's a question mark. Did we lose the account? Or didn't we? You gotta stay tuned in to find out. All right, y'all. Until today's episode, I hope y'all are enjoying these episodes, by the way, okay? And learn from these experiences,
and
okay?
what not to do, you guys. Like, if you liking these episodes, please don't forget to leave your comments down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know, share it to your peoples. You know what I'm saying? So we all can sit together and not make mistakes. You know what I mean? That we could encourage each other to keep going, you know, do some
because I wanted y'all to see even we go through it, man. Even we go through it, man.
This is no fronting over here.
This is the dirty cleaning industry, y'all. Stay tuned in for the next episode. We out of here.